Last but not least are some jellied alcohol hand wipes, and they're fairly large, napkin size, great for cleaning your hands. Okay guys, we're almost done with the wound management module. This bag contains stuff that you need to take care of blisters. So there's a couple of sheets of moleskin and a few blister pads made by Second Skin. There's also a bag of alcohol preps. Those are good for a lot of things. Certainly if you're treating a blister, you want to get that skin nice and clean and dry before applying the moleskin or second Skin dressing. There's a couple of tegaderms in here. These are a clear, transparent sheet of tape, essentially, and they're great for covering a wound such as an abrasion where you want to keep that isolated. A last-ditch option, and if you're interested, you can, there's a couple of videos that I posted on how to suture. These are available at REI or online at any medical supply. I have big ones, so 3.0 and 4.0. I think those are going to be the most easy to manage in the field, which is going to be kind of difficult situation. A bag of antibiotic ointment packets, there's about 8 or 10 in there. That's more than adequate for our needs. And last but not least, either something called Mastisol or benzoin. These are liquid skin adhesive, and they're great for applying on the skin around the area where you're going to apply a dressing such as moleskin or tape, and it helps those things stick to the skin better. All right, that finishes up the wound management module. Okay, completing the PPE or personal protection equipment. Here is a bag of gloves. Now what I like about these Allosac bags is that you can stuff them full of gloves, kind of squunch them down at the bottom, seal the bag except for a corner, and then roll the bag up on a flat surface, burp all the air out, and then seal it. And it makes a nice little compact package. So gloves, and again, I think they're a must if you want to take good care of people, protect yourself and protect the person you're treating. Gloves. And then a bottle of hand sanitizer gel. Again, a must, I think, out in the field. Clean hands are going to be well worth it. All right, guys, we're almost done. We're down to the last two items. Over-the-counter medications, pack number 2 and pack number 1. Let's go through them. Over-the-counter medications, pack 1. Let's go through the list. Aspirin, Benadryl, Pepsid. You could use any over-the-counter acid-blocking medicine. Zantac, there's a whole bunch of them. Imodium, Claritin, and Pepto-Bismol. I've got them in these Allosac bags. They're perfect for this. And inside the bag, on waterproof paper, I have a label with the medication, the indication for taking the medication, what the milligram strength is, and how you take it and how often you take it. And then in the green numbers, I just have how many are in my kit. And that way when I need to restock, it's real easy. You can adjust this for your own needs, but this is just a suggestion. This particular label is part of your downloadable PDF document. I have all the contents stored in either the 2x4 Ziploc bags, and I labeled at the bottom what the medication is and the milligram strength, and that reflects what's written on the actual package. The other bag that I use, depending upon the size and how much I'm carrying, are these small little individual pill bags, and you can get these at any pharmacy. And again, I just removed the writing with alcohol, so I've got a clear bag, and again, I use my brother labeler to label what's in the bag. Aspirin is in here mainly if you have a person that is having chest pain and you're concerned that it might be cardiac in nature. Giving them an aspirin out in the field if they're not allergic to aspirin is probably one of the best things you can do for them as a bridge until you can get them out and to a hospital. Benadryl, it's good for allergies, and it's also a great medicine to help you sleep at night, pretty mild. Pepsid or Zantac are two very basic acid blocking medications, and you can use it as well in conjunction with Benadryl to treat allergies or an allergic reaction, I'm sorry. That'll give you H1 and H2 blockade for the histamine cascade. Imodium for diarrhea, and Claritin, which is good for seasonal allergies and congestion, and then Pepto-Bismol, which is good for GI upset, nausea, diarrhea, gas. All right, that is over-the-counter medications pack 1. All right, guys, this is it. We're on the home stretch. This is over-the-counter medications pack 2. Again, stored in an Alisac Ziploc bag with the writing removed. Well, let's go through the kit contents. Tylenol, which is good for fever and pain. Ibuprofen, fever and pain. Oral hydration salts, treating dehydration and diarrhea. Burn gel, for treating very minor burns, sunburn, or abrasions. This is basically 2% lidocaine jelly. Sting relief pads for sting bites, insect bites, minor burns, and scrapes. It's basically 6% benzocaine, so both of those are numbing medications applied topically. And then hydrocortisone cream for itching and skin rash. Okay, here is the oral rehydration kit. And this is basically a package of oral rehydration salts. It's a balanced combination of sodium, potassium, and glucose. I see a lot of people with little salt packets in their kit to treat dehydration and salt loss. And you actually have to have sodium, potassium, and glucose. That is needed to drive the mechanism that rehydrates us with water. All right, that is over-the-counter medications pack 2, and that completes our review of the Level-II FAK First Aid Kit. I kind of like this Black Hawk Medic roll. I'm going to put a big plug in for it. Pretty convenient. I'm going to give you the link where I purchased mine. I got it for, I think, $29, which is pretty inexpensive compared to what else I've seen. Let me unroll this and make a couple of comments. So there's the kit. And what I like about this particular bag is that you can see where everything is, ready access, and you don't have to go hunting around in a deep black hole looking for something. The other little tip I'm going to give you is when you build your kit, make sure that it's not so overstuffed that it's hard to put it back together again. So during the review here, I unloaded and reloaded this very quickly, and it works pretty well. The other thing is the 4-inch Ziploc bags make sliding in and out of these pockets real nice. So they're like little cubby holes, and it works out perfect. The other thing is, don't forget to check out the downloadable PDF. So if you want to put this kit together, I've included a downloadable PDF document in the sidebar notes. All right, guys, well, it was fun, and I'm off to some other projects here as promised, and I'm glad to get this off my table. I want to give Campfire Talk a big shout out and thumbs up because he kind of kept me on the straight and narrow, and I think because of him I got this done in a somewhat timely manner. So thanks, guys. I appreciate the support, and thanks for watching.